Good timing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We are celebrating National Thrift Shop Day today, and my first stop is at Goodwill. So I kind of mapped out a few locations that I wanted to go to today. Goodwill opens first. They open at 9. It's actually 9:30. I got around a little late today. One of the things that Goodwill is doing is if you are on their mailing list, they sent you a coupon. Now the coupon is only for one item, 50% off. So we're gonna find an impactful item to get that 50% off on, but we're also gonna look to see what other treasures we may find. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is what we ended up with from the first store. I spent $53 and I did get a few pieces for myself. So I just got a pair. I've been looking for a pair of clogs to just throw on. They're Target, they're not anything exciting. They were $7, but great condition, and I will actually wear them, and they were on my wish list. I did pick up this sleeveless Carhartt shirt for my husband, and that one was just $6. And then I couldn't resist this Southwest kind of quilt design sweater from Cotton Rye, and this one was $8. So a little bit more than I typically spend, but it's a nice oversized sweater and it'll be awesome. I did get a little sign back here. It's really lightweight, 10, and I'll be able to use that for my booth for the upcoming market. And speaking of market, so here are the pieces I got to upcycle or use as fabric. So this one, number one, was amazing. It was on the brand new rack. It's like really heavy. It's like a heavy cotton, and it has this kind of indigo blue design on it. Super cool. That one was $8. I did get this. It's a shower curtain, but again, for $8, it's 100% cotton and great colors, and definitely can do something really fabulous with this. And again, when you think about $8 for this giant shower curtain, 72 by 72 inches, that is a bargain. And then one of the other things I always do is look at different sizes for denim specifically, but this right here is a chambray, and this I think is like a 2XL jumpsuit, and I paid $6, but it's a lot of fabric that I will be able to use, and chambray I have a hard time finding, so that was that. And then the last thing I got was just a pair of men's denim size 36, 38, and they were the color of the day, so half off, and those were $3. Oh, and then the last thing I got, this is like a clapper point turner, point presser and pounding block. So for $4, that is a great tool to add to my sewing collection. So now let's head to the next thrift store. All right, well, before I head into Global Neighborhood, which is, I would say, hands down one of my favorite thrift stores here in Spokane, it is time for me to have a little snack, and that is something I always bring. I've got a little snack. These are Fig Newtons. I know, my husband was making fun of me for eating Fig Newtons, so if you are a Fig Newton fan, let me know. I don't want to be the only one. Obviously I'm not, or else, you know, they wouldn't sell them. But anyway, I have Fig Newtons. I also have a little organic turkey stick, like a meat stick, and a granola bar. So I have plenty of snacks, and I also have my full water bottle. Not quite full because I've been having some. So staying hydrated is super important, and I'm gonna do that now. And the parking lot is crazy. It was super full, and the adjoining parking lot, not adjoining, but the across the street parking lot is also full. So I'm anticipating a lot more people at this location. And so yeah, let's eat a snack and then go do it. Current mood. Machine. Okay, excellent. Let's see. Awesome. A little cone. It's a little cone. So cute. Thank you so much. All right. Happy National Thrift Day. Thank you. So here's what we got at Global Neighborhood. I spent $35, and number one, I ended up getting, this is a sewing system. I have been looking for one of these. We'll see. It's $5, so we will give it a go. Inside, it has cards with different pattern shapes, and I think that I'm going to be able to use this to mock up some patterns. We'll see. I don't know. But for $5, it was worth the risk. And then I did get a few of these vintage patterns. This one's super adorable. This one was $2, but the others were only $1 a piece. I did spend enough, and I got to spin the little prize wheel, as you saw, and I got some stickers. I got a $5 off coupon, and then, you know, a cute little cone for my desk. Super cute. Then here's the real prize. I ended up getting 8 Fiskars blades. Those are super pricey, and I go through them very quickly, especially working with denim. Always looking for tools to help when I'm working on patterns so I don't have to recreate the wheel every single time. And then this is some really thick plastic. I did get a couple of scarves, just 2 that I'm going to use for upcycling. And then this was actually something I'm looking for. Obviously, I'm not looking for Valentine's Day stickers, which is what this is, but I do need some foam because I'm going to make my own stamps. And so I was really hopeful today that I would find some foam, and this little kit was $1.99, and I have plenty of foam in there to make a few different stamps. So that, my friends, was Global Neighborhood. So right now we are at, what are we at? 50, 60, 70, 85. I think we're close to $90 so far, which is still within budget. The next stop, well, now, depends on what time it is. I don't even know what time it is, but I need to eat another snack and then decide where my next destination is. Oh, my car's still running. Let's turn off the car. Okay, so I did end up stopping at Buffalo Exchange. I hadn't planned on it per se. I had brought some things to sell, but it was kind of like the last thing of the day. At Global, I forgot to mention how sweet this was. As soon as I walked in, one of the little students that I had taught the Sashiko class to in a few weeks ago came up to me and said hello, and they remembered me, and they've been working on their Sashiko. They introduced me to their parents, and yeah, it was really sweet, and I just love that thrift store. It always feels comfortable, like home. There's so many amazing, you know, folks that work there, and their programs, by the way, are, I mean, life-changing. So I did a little, about a mile away is what I just drove, and now we're gonna head into Buffalo Exchange. And I didn't get a lot of footage inside Global Neighborhood. It was busy. It's kind of always busy on the weekend. Probably the same thing here in Buffalo Exchange. It's a little hard to get some footage because it's a tiny little store, but we'll do a recap at the end, and if I see anything exciting, I'll share along the way. All right, spin the wheel. Your choice. Oh, oh no.
So that includes like a tote bag, the coupon, we have all these fun Grrl mode things.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to see what we have. What we have. Oh, the bandana.
They're really fun, right?
Okay. Oh my
Black
gosh.
and brown.
Yes. Okay, so I just finished up at Buffalo Exchange, and for the first time ever, I think in my entire experience, they took every single item that I brought, which meant that I had some items that I was going to shop for. So no waste. because I spent over $75, I actually got this really awesome tote bag, which is fantastic. And I also got to spin the wheel, which I think you saw. And I got this amazing bandana, which, you know, I wear a lot of bandanas. So, and then I ended up getting everything in here. I spent $94.50 and got a couple of snacks. So they had some snacks for everyone for National Thrift Shop Day. I'll show you, this is my favorite. This was my favorite piece that I ended up getting. I love a good cowl neck. And yeah, it's just this great striped cowl neck. It's gonna be perfect for winter. This is just a really nice kind of boxy t-shirt that I'm always looking for. I did get this Levi's long denim button fly skirt, which I don't have a lot of skirts and I've been looking for a denim skirt. This would be really great with some boots and a little sweater. I did get Bill something. So I just got Bill this long sleeve, mustard colored Carhartt t-shirt, brand new with tags, and it was $15. A couple other things I got. A pair of denim striped wide leg overalls. These are just Target, but again, I'm gonna upcycle these, I think, and make something super fun. And then this is made out of Tencel. It was originally $34.50 and the brand was Vibrant, I don't know, Vibrant Mew? And anyway, but it is a wide leg chambray romper with a deep V in the front and this collar on the front and the back. And again, I ended up paying $0 because I sold clothes. And then I even ended up walking away with $8.75 left over. All right, well, I think that is our last stop of the day. It was a whirlwind. I ended up paying about what I told you before, $50, $60, I think less than $100 total. Only went to 3 stores, but ended up getting some really fabulous pieces, some great things to use for upcycling, and you know, all in all, it was a super successful trip. Now, this is not the end, my friends, because I'm working on this collection for the 33 Artist Market, and I'm working on some upcycled pieces. I will be doing more thrifting here very soon, and so stay tuned. We'll be doing some more thrift hauls coming your way. Until next time, see ya!